I'm a dog for a day. What it's really like. Waking up as a dog, the shift in perspective. Imagine waking up one morning and realizing you're no longer human. Instead of hands, you have paws. Instead of standing upright, you move on all fours. Your body is covered in fur, and when you try to speak, only barks and whines come out. The shift in perspective is immediate. As a human, we take our physical abilities for granted. We walk, grasp objects, and articulate our thoughts with ease. But as a dog, these simple human actions become impossible. Instead, you rely on different abilities, keen senses, body language, and instincts that feel both foreign and natural at the same time. Getting used to a dog's body, mobility, and instincts. Humans are bipedal, meaning we walk on two legs, which allows us to see further distances and use our hands for complex tasks. Dogs, however, are quadrupeds, designed for speed, agility, and endurance. At first, the idea of walking on all fours feels clumsy, but the body adjusts quickly. Your center of gravity is lower, making you feel more stable. Yet simple things like turning corners feel different. Another major adjustment is the tail. As a human, you never had to think about balance in the same way. But now, the tail acts as a counterweight. It helps you turn quickly and even express emotions. A high, wagging tail means excitement, while a tucked tail signals fear or submission. Unlike humans, who use words to communicate emotions, dogs rely on body posture and movement. Experiencing the world through a dog's senses, a radical change. As a human, vision is our dominant sense. We rely on our eyes to interpret the world, recognize faces, and navigate through life.
Sense of smell, the ultimate superpower. Humans have about 5 million scent receptors, while dogs have up to 300 million. That means, as a dog, you experience the world in layers of sense. Imagine being able to smell what someone had for breakfast, detect their emotions, or even sense illnesses in other living beings. For a human, walking into a room means seeing furniture and people. For a dog, walking into the same room means detecting who was there hours ago, what they were wearing, and even where they walked before arriving. Comparison: humans recognize people by sight. Dogs recognize them by scent. Humans smell a meal and identify ingredients. Dogs smell a meal and identify where it was cooked, the individual ingredients, and the people who handled it. Humans use deodorants and perfumes. Dogs can smell beyond those artificial scents to detect a person's true body odor.
The individual ingredients, and the people who handled it. Humans use deodorants and perfumes. Dogs can smell beyond those artificial scents to detect a person's true body odor. Hearing, a new awareness of the environment. Dogs have an expanded range of hearing compared to humans. While the human ear detects frequencies between 20 Hz and 20,000 Hz, dogs can hear up to 65,000 Hz. This means, as a dog, you suddenly hear high-pitched sounds that were previously inaudible, like the hum of electronics, the footsteps of someone far away, or the heartbeat of another animal. Comparison: humans listen to music at specific frequencies. Dogs can hear tiny frequency changes in voices and sounds, making them more sensitive to tone. Humans may not notice a distant ambulance. Dogs can hear it long before it arrives and sense its vibrations. Humans rely on alarms for warnings. Dogs detect dangers through sound before they become threats. Communicating like a dog, body language versus spoken language. Humans communicate primarily through spoken and written language. Dogs, on the other hand, rely on body language, vocalizations, and scent cues. As a human-turned dog, trying to communicate feels frustrating at first. You can't use words, and your expressions are limited to barks, whines, and growls. But soon, body language becomes second nature. You learn that raising hackles signals aggression, flattening ears means submission, and a direct stare can be a sign of dominance. Unlike humans, who can hide their emotions behind words, dogs express themselves honestly through movement. Comparison. Humans nod or shake their heads to express agreement or disagreement. Dogs use tail positions and ear movements. Humans smile to show happiness. Dogs wag their tails and display a relaxed posture. Humans use sarcasm and deception in speech. Dogs are direct with their emotions. Fear, excitement, aggression, and joy are all easily read in their body language. Eating like a dog, a different relationship with food. Humans enjoy a variety of tastes, textures, and flavors. We eat for pleasure, nutrition, and sometimes even out of boredom. Dogs, however, eat out of necessity, guided more by scent than taste. Dogs have far fewer taste buds than humans, only about 1,700. Compared to our 9,000, so food is less about flavor and more about smell and texture. As a dog, food preferences change. What once seemed unappetizing as a human now makes sense. You understand why dogs scavenge and why they are so eager for table scraps. They are driven by primal instincts, rather than culinary preference. Comparison. Humans savor flavors like sweet, sour, salty, and umami. Dogs rely more on smell than taste. Humans often eat socially or for enjoyment. Dogs eat for survival and energy. Humans are cautious with food choices. Dogs have an instinct to eat quickly before another competitor takes their meal. Outdoor adventures, the freedom of movement. As a human, you walk outside with purpose, heading to work, running errands, or exercising. As a dog, stepping outdoors is an explosion of sensory input. Every scent, movement, and sound captures your attention. The overwhelming urge to run, chase, and explore takes over. Suddenly, you understand why dogs pull on leashes. The world is a playground, full of adventure. The desire to follow a scent trail is irresistible. And the joy of running at full speed feels exhilarating in a way you never experienced as a human. Comparison. Humans see outdoor walks as routine. Dogs see them as thrilling adventures full of discovery. Humans control their impulses to explore. Dogs follow instincts and curiosity. Humans take in visual sights. Dogs take in the entire environment through scent and sound. Understanding the human-dog bond. Perhaps the most emotional shift comes in understanding the deep bond between dogs and humans. As a dog, you don't just see humans as owners, you see them as family. Their presence brings comfort, their voice is reassuring, and their scent feels like home. Suddenly, the excitement of greeting your human makes sense. The sadness when they leave feels profound. Loyalty is instinctual, and love is expressed in tail wags, happy jumps, and longing gazes. Comparison. Humans form bonds through conversation and shared experiences. Dogs form bonds through scent, presence, and consistent companionship. Humans show love through words and actions. Dogs show love through proximity, touch, and loyalty. Humans can understand time. Dogs live in the moment, feeling emotions intensely without the concept of past or future. Final thoughts, a new perspective on being a dog.